I get it. Relationships can be challenging at the best of times. Whether you're trying to attract that right guy, to have that elevated experience, to feel like you're authentic, to navigating that new relationship and trying to figure out how to have that exclusivity conversation, or seeing if he's the one and that your values line up, or maybe even overcoming that fear of like not wanting to lose yourself again in a relationship. Or maybe you're just putting yourself out there and you're like, oh my God, what the heck is this swipe left, swipe right? I get it. I'm Nicole, the founder of Nicole Talks Love, and I want to share a little bit about my story, and so you can understand what I'm about and if I can relate to you. It was in my early 30s, and I thought I had found the one. He was tall, he was sexy, he was self-aware. I was future thinking. I was like, in my mind, I was like, this is my ring size. I was so excited. And so we went on this road trip because I thought, I'm going to introduce him to all my friends and family. And on the way home from this crazy drive, I was like, hey, what should we do when we get home? And as we were unpacking the vehicle, should we do dinner? So as we are unpacking the vehicle, he says, Nicole, I just actually want to be your friend. And I was like, what? You're joking. And I did not see this coming. I became that crazy girl. I lost my shit. I dropped it on the ground. I kicked his tire. I was crying. I just could not believe that I had another relationship that did not go the distance. And I couldn't figure out what I did wrong. I did not see it coming. I laid in bed for a week not wanting to tell anybody and admit that I again couldn't have that relationship that everybody else had. My girlfriends were getting married and having babies, and here I was, single. And it was at that point that I realized I gotta understand men. If I could just understand the way they think, why they do what they do, then maybe I could prevent this. Maybe I could help prevent them leaving or losing interest in me, or maybe even finding and cheating on me. I just really thought if I could understand men. So I spent this huge sabbatical of reading everything I could on men, webinars, workshops, anything I get my hands on. And what I began to discover along the way was oh my God, some of this was my own stuff, my own beliefs and patterns that were causing me to attract these types of men. The emotionally unavailable, the ones that couldn't commit, the ones that were workaholics, the ones that I just never felt I could resonate with. And a lot of it had to do with me. And I was like, what? And what I began to realize is that my childhood beliefs had now started to show up in my love life. So my parents are divorced, my dad remarried, and I kind of felt ostracized. I was kind of on the outside, and I desperately wanted to be in. So I would do things that I thought would impress him to try to win him. And lo and behold, I've taken that behavior and belief into my love life. I would track these men where I would try to impress him. I would be sexy. I would be really funny, athletic, whatever I thought he was and wanted, I would do my damnedest to be that for him. And lo and behold, it didn't last. And I was so devastated. And so what I began to realize was that I had to let go of some of these beliefs and these patterns. So not only did I have to understand men, but I also had to understand how to value myself and how to really see my value. And that's what I have done in helping my women, from coaching one-on-one to any of my group programs, is really teaching women how to uncover these patterns, these limiting beliefs we have about ourselves and about men. Because I really think that if you can understand all you can about men, but you really don't value yourself, it's never going to be a fit. Or vice versa. If you really love yourself, but you don't understand men, it's not going to be in alignment. So part of this journey was really figuring out men and myself. And so lo and behold, fast forward, I met my fiance on a SkyTrain escalator, smiling, giving him the look, starting up the conversation and teaching exactly how I did it to the women in my group and in my clients. Because I really believe you can meet men anywhere. And now I'm going to be a stepmom to 2 twin girls that are 14. So I get it. Relationships at the best of time are challenging, whether it's navigating, attracting that right guy, to even figuring out how to live together and adjust to having kids that you never thought you would. So there's lots of elements to it. So I'm super excited you joined the Savvy Women group, where I'll be sharing tips and resources and articles to help you support you understand yourself and men. And also the women will help answer your questions and give you insight as well. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better, and please feel free to reach out to anything that I'm offering and any way I can be a support to you.